Flight 247 possession. Flight 247 was scheduled to depart from London Heathrow Airport to New York City. Passengers eagerly boarded the plane, excited for their journey ahead. Little did they know that this flight would become a nightmare they would never forget. As the plane took off, a sense of unease filled the air. The cabin crew noticed a strange presence, but they couldn't quite put their finger on it. The passengers, too, began to feel a growing sense of discomfort, as if something sinister lurked in the shadows. As the flight progressed, the unease turned into fear. Strange occurrences started happening. Lights flickered, and the temperature dropped drastically. Passengers reported seeing shadowy figures moving swiftly through the aisles, disappearing as quickly as they appeared. One by one, the passengers began to experience inexplicable phenomena. Some felt an icy grip on their shoulders, while others heard whispers in their ears. Panic spread throughout the cabin, and the crew desperately tried to maintain order. Among the passengers was Sarah, a young woman traveling alone. She had always been fascinated by the supernatural and had a deep belief in the existence of spirits. Sensing the malevolent presence, Sarah decided to investigate. She approached the flight attendants, who were visibly shaken. They shared their concerns about the strange happenings on the plane. Sarah suggested performing a seance to communicate with the entity that seemed to have possessed Flight 247. Gathering the passengers in the center of the cabin, Sarah led the seance. Holding hands, they closed their eyes and focused their energy on reaching out to the spirit. Suddenly, the plane shook violently, causing everyone to open their eyes in alarm. To their horror, they discovered that the plane had been transported to an alternate dimension. The once familiar cabin had transformed into a nightmarish realm. The passengers were trapped, surrounded by grotesque creatures and eerie landscapes. Sarah realized that the spirit had not only possessed the plane but had also taken control of their reality. Determined to free themselves, she urged the passengers to confront their fears and fight back against the malevolent force. Together, they embarked on a treacherous journey through the twisted dimension, battling the supernatural entities that stood in their way. Sarah's unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit inspired the others to find their inner strength. After what felt like an eternity, they reached the heart of the alternate dimension. Sarah confronted the spirit, demanding it release them from its clutches. With a deafening roar, the spirit unleashed its full power, but Sarah stood her ground. Drawing upon her deep connection to the supernatural, Sarah channeled her energy and banished the spirit back to where it came from. The plane returned to its normal state, and the passengers found themselves back on Flight 247, safely en route to New York City. As they landed, the passengers couldn't help but feel a sense of relief and gratitude. They had survived a terrifying ordeal, and their lives would never be the same. Sarah, now hailed as a hero, had proven that even in the face of unimaginable horror, the human spirit could triumph. Flight 247 became a cautionary tale, a reminder that evil can lurk in unexpected places. Passengers who had once dismissed the supernatural now carried a newfound respect for the unknown. And Sarah, forever changed by her experience, continued her journey to unravel the mysteries of the paranormal.